Hello everybody and welcome back to Rusty Acres. So I think this is actually the final episode. I can't really guarantee it just yet, but I can guarantee it by the end of the episode because, well, essentially we need to finish the carrot harvest. Well, we need to start it as well. You can't finish something without starting. So yeah, let's get this maize put into here because we need to put this into the trough. Everything which is in the trough is essentially going to be transferred over to the new map off Bergman. And yes, there's going to be a vote in today's video. You are deciding whether or not we transfer the money from the machines or the machines themselves. Should we start fresh? In the first episode we decide what machines we're going to buy. And we can also do votes on upcoming machines, future machines. Or should we just transfer the machines that we currently have to the new map? I know what I would prefer. I might have mentioned it before, but yeah, it's down to the majority vote. So yeah, whichever one is the other side of the higher side of 50% is obviously the winner. So yeah, please do vote down below. I think all this is going to fit into here. I'm pretty sure I calculated it to be, what was it, about 3/4 of a trailer? Looks like it should be. Although having said that, it's quite full. I don't know. I think it showed 0. Probably not registering because it's already been fermented. So anyway, yeah, I'll just continue loading this off screen. Then we'll take it over to the cows. I'm hoping it's all going to fit. I think it is going to. Yeah, from memory, they take a serious amount. And then I just have that one bale to retrieve in the neighbouring field. We'll then sell the milk and we'll finish off with the carrot harvest. I make it sound like we're just going to finish off with the carrot harvest as if it's nothing. But no, the carrot harvest is actually fairly substantial. We need this trailer, and I'm hoping to get another trailer as well. I think we do. Do we have? What do we have? I thought we did have one. Well, if we don't, not to worry. We can get one. Because the plan is to sell the carrots when they're at their best, and the price is currently increasing. So the longer we leave it, the better. Okay, so I just managed to fit another 15% in there. I thought I calculated this, but obviously I either didn't calculate it or I calculated it wrong, because we do still have a very small amount left in the pit. Not much, but yeah, enough for it not to all fit into one trailer load. So look at that lonely bale over there near the white car. Poor thing. Well, actually I think if I was it, I would prefer to be out there, because the alternative is to be eaten by a cow. Unless it wants to be. Oh no, wait, Daggerwin. Bales don't have brains. Anyway, 80,000 litres, that's very good. Let's go and take it over to the cows and they can eat this. The nice thing about this area is we can tip right up without having to worry about the roof. I'm usually tipping under a roof, which is probably what we're going to have to do with the carrots actually. I'll just have to be extra careful. So yeah, there we go. The reason why we're doing this, despite them not being able to eat it on this map, because there's not going to be enough time, is just because we're going to transfer it all. So it's going to really save us a job. We don't have to rush into getting all of the equipment available if we're not going to transfer. We can focus on other stuff. So let me go and put the final 2 or 3 bucket loads into here. We'll come back, tip it, and then we'll be done. I don't think it's any more than 2. You'd have thought that's all going to fit into one bucket. Sometimes it doesn't look like much, but then it is. Yeah, it's not too much. So, just get that. 52%. And there's a little bit in the corners, but I'm not sure if you can actually get that. It might be a bit out of reach. Yeah, you can. Good. Lovely. So we have properly cleaned the place up. Frustrating though, isn't it? Just that tiny piece that didn't fit. Although I suppose because it is such a big bucket, it is more than a tiny piece. It's probably like 12,000 litres. Which is like a small trailer. Well, no, actually a pretty big trailer. Medium-sized trailer. There we go. I'll see you over there. I'll then park the lorry just round the corner so that we can get the tank around. I think I left the tractor's engine running over there. There we go. So if we take a look at the cow statistics, we should see some fairly impressive figures, I would hope. Yes, look at that. Wow, I've never seen it in green before. It's a substantial amount. Right, so yeah, we need the Zeta, which is just here. We can fill that up where it is, 8,445 litres. Is that going to fit? No. That's just going to leave a really annoying amount. Okay, well luckily the sell point is just up the road. We'll come back for it. It really does amaze me how time flies, because I looked back in my video list and noticed that the first episode on here was the beginning of June. I thought it was, I don't know, middle of July or something. It's unbelievable. Time flies when you're having fun. I've forgotten where the trigger is. I might be at it or I might not be. Definitely Rusty Stores. Oh, okay. Let's go to the normal place. Oh yeah, because I had that fun trying to reverse this thing. And it turned out you couldn't just drive in forwards, you have to back it up. There we go. Right. So it's a little bit slow at selling. We have hit £200,000 though. Lovely. Almost 14,000 from that tanker. So yeah, we're going to continue with the milk. Obviously a really good way of making money. I'll go and retrieve the final piece. So 526 going up all the... Well, actually I might forget, and if I do we'll just sell it after the video, but yeah, we could just leave it until later. So what do we have here? We need that bale. I believe, yep, I do have this in the field. This has a front loader, and I think I left it over near the workshop. Yep, there it is. And I do have a pallet fork somewhere, which is not the ideal tool, but it will move one bale. Where did I put that? Always misplacing my stuff. There it is. Okay. So, I think it was a clover bale. Again, we'll just take it to the cows. And then I think we're going to go over to the store to sort out a trailer. I just can't remember if I had a trailer in that shed over there. I will have to take a look. I think it's that green one. The one we started off with. That's why I keep forgetting about it. Whenever we start with stuff, I always just completely overlook that we have it. Okay. Yeah, 4,000 litres of clover. Yeah, I really do like this tractor. It is nice. Good. We don't really need the front loader. But then again, I don't really know where to put it, so... Let's just see. By the way, yeah, we didn't use the flail. That is because we're using it on Survival Challenge. Yeah, I just found Survival Challenge was a much better map for it. And it's very useful. There it is. Yeah, so we're just keeping the front loader on. That's fine. Just don't want the pallet fork on. So, yeah, I think the way this is going to work is the trailer, both the trailers will probably fill much faster than expected. I know it is a crop which does yield pretty well. It's about £400 I think for 1,000 litres, which is actually quite good. So yeah, despite wanting to wait as long as possible, I'm sure it's going to be ready Both the trailers will be full in no time. Both will be ready to sell. Just going to put it out there because I think it might actually be easier to take the trailer at the same time. It's weird. It's actually empty, but it has something in it. Well, I'm sure as soon as we start to put some crops in here, it will soon reset. I think it does do. Right, so let's just get behind the tractor and trailer. Put the follow me course on. Oh, where's it going? And we'll continue. Seems good. So we did set up the field in the previous episode. The harvester is there waiting. It's ready to go. So we just have to fire it up and we can start pulling those carrots out the ground. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, it must be on cruise control. There's not much point in having a lorry doing 6 miles per hour. We're speeding up now. Right, so now we just need to get into the field. I think it's probably going to be easiest to get everybody in. And then... okay, that's not going to work. Yes, well, I'm in. That's not in. Bear with me. It has got this nicely stuck. I was going to say, it'd be nice to get everybody in, then close the gate. Because then we have space. Space to back up. And space for the harvester to manoeuvre. So I'm going to put that over here. Park it about there. It's good. Switch the beacons off, and we're ready to go. So yeah, how long is it going to take to fill? The big question. So nice to do carrots. So yeah, some of these carrots are going to be going to the sheep, but I think the majority are going to be sold. I think it was the sheep, if I'm not mistaken, and I'll try not to do that. Try not to miss bits. Yeah, so these harvesters all do the same thing. They do seem to slip and then suddenly they grab and they start to move much faster. But they're good. I love how it's 3 times the width. Already 15,000 litres. Crikey. So I was going to say, can we make it once round? It's looking unlikely. So I don't know how we're actually going to do this. Yeah, I think one harvester load is either the same or more than one of those huge lorry trailer loads. It's definitely going to be worth noting the amount of money we have now, because when we come to sell everything, the money we have is going to be very different. Currently 202,695. Yeah, that's going to change. It's a nice crop. So I should start to open the menu. Ooh. There's no movement except for one going down. 374. That's grain sales. I'm hoping that's the place just here. Yes, that's very good news. So... yeah, since there is no movement in price, we can just start selling straight away. Look at it, it slips. But yeah, it's always done it on every map, so don't think there's much that can be done about it. Yes, it's going to be less than a full trailer, but very close to a full trailer. There you go, it just suddenly goes. Yep, so since that is 91%, we'll start to go back up again on the other side. We're going to have to bring the lorry back down here. Kind of seems hilarious bringing that small green trailer Oh, that's quite interesting actually. See how the tops have been removed. And the carrots themselves are waving. But no, it's very nice to have these different crop types. Yeah, I don't know if this game's ever going to have all the different crop types as standard by Giants. If it stays at the same pace, I would say we're not going to get that, but you never know. But I would never have guessed they were going to choose grapes and olives and sorghum. I'd never have guessed that. I thought they'd do something like peas. Okay, so there we go. We'll unload. I'm going to continue harvesting though. As I said, we'll take both of them together. Even though it might get a bit chaotic. First stop, the sheep farm. Let's get this out of the way. Then we know exactly how much they need, and we can sell the rest. Although, maybe I should have brought the tractor and trailer. We're alright. There we go. So, wow, yeah, I did pile up quite a bit of grass, but that is free. Didn't really cost much. So that's not an issue. I wouldn't really expect them to take many carrots at all. If it's more than 25%, I would be surprised. Ah, not quite. 21%. So, the rest of it we now know can go to be sold. Since the sell point is on the way back, we'll just sell this load. And then from then onwards, we'll sell the lorry and the trailer load together. The tractor and trailer. So, I'll see you at the sell point. Or maybe not. Seem to have a bit of a collision. Actually, whilst we're waiting for that party to clear up, let's just take a look at the animals. The sheep, look at that. That is so good. They have everything pretty much fulfilled except for straw. So we need to know that for next time. Oh, come on. Obviously, I knew that they would never sort themselves out. Once the traffic crashes in this game, they just sort of sit there and stare at each other. Nice, straight ahead. So yeah, I remember from before, if the cab is not touching these barriers, it won't tip. Well, it will tip, but it'll hit the roof. So just hit them, and then we can tip. Then we have no issues at all. So now the money can come flying in. What was it? 202,600. We'll have to see what it is. Even there, it still hits it. 23,984. Not even from a full load.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected. It's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny you. I am so alienated. Sitting on planet X. I'm becoming the
Right, progress update, although you've just been watching it, hopefully. Unless you've been skipping my time lapses. Some people do that. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to complete the other side of the poles, and then we're just going to be doing this final section. Which is probably a bigger job than what it looks like, just because you have to keep stopping to unload and to cart it. And yeah, obviously, you have to wait to get traction too. It's very bad over there, but I guess it's realistic. You could pretend it's been really wet and it's slipping badly. Yes, I probably should have gone down the other side and back up this side. We have the conveyor belt sticking out. Seems to just about clear it. Does that clear it? Yeah, that's good. Right, 61% full again. Getting some serious loads out of this. But, yeah, it's been going well. I'm pleased that I've done the carrots. And, yeah, I actually need to remind myself in the future what capacities everything is at. What fill level everything is at, so I can transfer the data. So that is a note to myself there. I'll have to come back and watch the video. John Deere hot air balloon. Oh no! I must have crept too far in. But that is this side of the field done. That's the much bigger side, obviously. So yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take, this final piece. Not too long. But ideally, I need to go across the bottom here. Yeah, I really don't want to be going back up against those poles, because as it turns out there is a collision for the conveyor belt.
My head tells me to stop, but there is nothing I can do now. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel good. Oh, yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space. You send me right out into space. Space, right into space. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, into space.
Right, so we are just heading back up. I don't know if we're going to get that final piece. I don't think it's going to be wide enough. Well, I don't know actually. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, it should just about fit in. But I don't think it's all going to fit into one harvester load. Which is just astonishing. Amazing that you can fill this massive machine with an extra large capacity. And yeah, you can't even go up and down. Incredible stuff. I don't know how far we're going to get actually. But we're already 40%, we're not even at the top, so 50% is going to give us halfway. Probably halfway back down then, that's 50%. Yeah, we made it 3/4 of the way. I would say halfway back to the other trailer. But that's been a big job. I think it's paid off. £306,000. So yeah, over £100,000 we've made so far. I would say from one field. That's pretty good going. So, yeah, let's just... Actually, I might as well put it on a worker. Oh, actually, maybe it's not going to work properly. Kind of... Nah. Don't go that way. Nah, I might as well do it myself. There we go. Just get it to 100%, and you never know, maybe the final piece will fit into the tractor's trailer. Although saying that is probably pushing my luck. we'll just use the lorry. And yeah, we'll then sell the final piece of milk. Although maybe it is going to have to, because yeah, if we have a full load here, it's going to pretty much fill the lorry's trailer. So it's probably going to be the 2 loads we already have, plus that again. Amazing. So, 60,000 litres is just there. I'll get these things taken off screen, just show you the tipping, or the final price that we get from them. Usually crashes into me, you lunatic. Wow. Skidding in there. Yeah, I'm going to take over so we don't get crashed into. So two at the same time. The money really does go up fast. Actually, has the price decreased? No. It's going to give us the value for both the trailer loads in one go. Never done that before. 37,850. And we potentially have that again. So I'll see you back over at the field. Good aerial shot. Okay, what do we have? 20%. That's enough to finish. Yeah, I think it is all going to fit into the lorry. I don't think we do need the tractor and trailer again. Which makes it easier, because I have been crashed into so many times. Okay. There we go. The field is finished. It's going to easily fit. So yeah, there's no point having that following us. Don't know how much milk we have produced. Well, I've produced nothing. The cows have produced 565. Which is a very familiar number. At least I think it was. Was it not 565 before? Anyway, we'll sell that. But yeah, this is officially the end of this series, and I've really enjoyed it. I think it's been good, and I would stay on it for longer if FS22 wasn't so close. And I know it sounds kind of weird saying that, but obviously, as we've demonstrated, Let's Plays take several months, and I want to do as many maps as possible before 22 is released. Because so many I'm never actually going to see, because we don't have time, we can't fit them in. So yeah, we must have sort of fair length for a video series, so that I can see other maps as well. I think we've done pretty well. So I don't really need to see the end of this. Just leave it tipping. We will see the price. It's going to come in. Let's get into that Zeta, which I've just skipped past. How frustrating. There we go. 526. There we go. So, 1,091. £25,000. Very, very good. So yeah, as I mentioned, there is a vote down below. Please do decide whether or not you want me to transfer the value of the machines or the machines themselves to the next map. In other words, do we buy them from scratch, different machines, or do we guarantee that we're staying with these? So that is another 1,848, which means we finish with 371,000 plus the value of all the machines, potentially. So, we've done well. It's been good. A very nice map. Rusty Acres. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.